Let's see if it's working this time though. Oh, there we go. Okay, apparently, well, so we'll put that here. Apparently, okay, YouTube stream. Apparently, I have to add stream link and stream key. I don't know, but for good measure when starting new stream again. Because starting YouTube on Sora Yuki led to no live stream appearing until I did better. Yes, until I did that. Very scientific, very intelligent, very good descriptor there. Until I did that. Very good. Very good. Okay, we are dropping frames again. Where does well, it's not the multi-streaming, it was something else, so I guess it's a given. Okay. Hydration. Okay, so to stream lag. Honestly, I may just hold on. Oh, wait. For this one, why does it really? Oh, I mean, I guess. I think he has new editors now where he's uploading. He always done that? Okay. Anyway, put that there. And now, hydration break. And probably stretch break as well. Since we have been, well, in total, probably for 3 hours, like something like that. So I'm going to go and rest my voice a bit, grab some water and some caffeine. And yeah, I think we'll have some more things to do. Very happy and grateful for the progress, because it definitely has been made. Just that I got kind of tired trying to fiddle with the settings so much. So yeah, I mean the stream is going to be a bit laggy, but hell, I still figured out a solution, so that will be good there. So BRB, here we go. Let's change the. Oops. Let's change the thing. Is this? Oh, right. Okay. This is a little bit. So you do have English in there, so maybe I could just rid of that. Okay, here is the new and wonderful title, which is actually the same as my YouTube stream, which actually I thought, well, the develops the brain part, which I thought was pretty neat. So why not? Also, since I should probably change up my titles more to make it more interesting. Okay. So we have, actually, let me check to see if what we have here. Yeah. Okay. I already got this, and this one is okay. And I actually Oh, oops. Refresh again. Well, actually. Oops, accidentally muted myself. Okay. View. For some reason it says I got a message. I have no idea. Well, on the YouTube stream, but I'm not like didn't hold it or anything, so I'm not really sure what happened there. But anyway, just bring up these. Okay. Well, it's probably nice to put that on there. Close this. Close these. And yeah, typically close those as well. And don't have to do that one. Okay. Okay, so we are here. Actually, well, I guess I was like technically taking a break because I did a whole bunch of progression here. So, phew. Okay. Well, I guess I could list them. Is one. Well, I started with just laundry, and then I finished some quizzes. Just like the assignments that were for today, and then I did a practice test, which was like I think 75 questions, but I went into just cut it down because I was like, you know, it was like a bunch of unfamiliar stuff. So if I'm like hitting a bunch of resistance to it, then obviously me seeing all this like terminology that was like not registering to me doesn't really work with me. So I just like cut it down so that I wouldn't be going through or like just like a guessing for like the rest of the questions. And now okay, I think what I'm going to do is, well, if this won't work because it's kind of spinning, I'm like also using my laptop here. So I think what I'm going to do is also do another practice test on here. And let's see, now that we are, what was that? Oh, never mind, it's a lo-fi thing. Okay, and now we open up this and we go here. Okay, open. Oh, okay. I forgot that I was signed in on this one. Okay. Management. Mod. Oh, okay, that's cool. Dated. This. Okay. Oh, okay, so 333. Okay, so Lo-Fi is going through a very talkative stage. I thought an ad was playing. It was just a thing. Okay, let's see if I can. I want to try the. I could kind of like these. I don't know which one is like. I mean, I know that's night right now, but you know, it's like something to spice it up. I honestly, this one is really pleasing and nice. Just like something to spice it up. Maybe try, I don't know. Try either one of these. I was like thinking of how, flipping between day and night may be too sudden, but it's like nighttime and my laptop being super bright. And let's see, did it have, I remember I was like, yeah, it doesn't even have, yeah, it has, a dimmer, but not the actual, actually, yeah, it's like I think the dimmer actually does better for like the screen overall than using it manually, because I feel like whenever I use the screen dimmer on just like the computers that I have, it's like it feels like nothing is actually happening. Like it's not actually saving my eyeballs. And especially when it's at the lowest, it's like still feels like really unpleasant. So let's see. And then I have, yes, I do have it on. It is really pretty, the day and night. I feel like with with the day, or yeah, yeah, day, interesting. It's like day is like, yes, but it's like very, it starts to like blend in with everything else, and then these and these are just like really pretty. So yeah, it's like, that's what I really like about this like background is that it's like, it's just nice. And it almost reminds me of like old, internet almost with how it is. I don't know. Reminds me of like something that would be turned into an app back in the day, and all it does is just those three things. And back then, there wasn't really not really that much functionality. I think there was a lot of apps where the gimmick was like entertaining enough, even if it was like the beginning of like the slop apps, or even not even slop apps, but just apps that would just lay in your phone all all the time and you never use it. So yeah, this would be like probably not even changing the background. It just that's its whole thing is that it looks kind of like realistic rain. Would be what it that would probably be the entire like premise point if it were an app like way back when like phone apps were starting to be a thing. Because I remember, wasn't there like one? There was like it was like so simple, and they would try to get like realistic textures, and then it would be like, no, yeah, like this is the app, and then you're supposed to like the craziest thing is that you're just supposed to show your friends. Like it was such a social interaction heavy app, and I just made you do the heavy lifting than the phone app, like being the source of socialization. It's more like a sub like you're using it to socialize with like people out in the real world. So yeah, that was like with the older phone apps. Then I remember there was like you have the ones where you just tap on a button and then it would just do like a thing, or it'd be like some kind of prank, and it just does it like one time and then that's it, and it like either closes the app or like that was it. And it's just the most simplest thing ever. Like you could just make it a one-time thing, but it was like people. It wasn't just one-time thing, but people would like eat it up. So yeah, it's honestly pretty amazing how phone apps were then. Honestly, for me experiencing it, I was like this. I was like, oh, okay, like yeah, it really did feel exactly like that. Where it's like, oh, okay, so it's done. And I feel like that actually encouraged me to not download a million apps, or like I remember I took like this big break from phone apps because for one there was or well actually I guess it just made me stay away from the prank apps and things like that, and like really see if it would catch my interest and have some longevity to it. Because then there would it'd just be like a picture, and then you tap on the picture, and then it's like does the thing, and then that's it. That's the entire app. And with the phone plans back in the day, that's like all this downloading, and all you do is just like tap on this photo, and now all the novelty is gone. And now you're like, well, that was the app. Enjoy. Thank you. And then, well, I remember one of the simpler apps that hung on for a long time was the ant squishing one. So actually, let me pull that up real quick. Okay, let me pull that up really quick. Like that's all I remember was that the one that. Well, obviously, I feel like it was more. Oh, okay. So 15 years ago, this was it. Let me get rid of these temporarily. This was the game that I played.
The war has begun.
Amazing.
And Smasher by Best Coup and Fun Games.
Wow.
They will attack in different
I don't remember the leaf one. What was that about?
formations.
Hey, sweeties.
Oh, that one's scary.
Smash them all. There is a maximum of 3 lives. If an egg passes, you lose 1 life. If you touch a bee, you lose the game. Oh yeah!
Wow. Amazing editing of art of the times. Okay, so apparently I must have gone a very simple. Also, yeah, the flashing goes crazy there. But yeah, I'm actually really surprised. Jeez, I'm actually really surprised by how much stuff was in there that I didn't see yet. Also, this is like very nostalgic. Also, well, considering that I'm doing this, I'll be at it super quick just to know that. Well, what should I categorize this as? Just checking to know that this is a separate thing. Like, I do not remember. First of all, I just the noises. I don't know what it is, but I almost feel like because in the trailer there was like a whole way more features that I like the lives and the beasts. Wow, that is a really great. That is really great. Yeah, I don't remember the lives and or the bees. I feel like I, for some reason, just played like the very simple version of it, where it was just the ants and it would just crawl on the screen. And for some reason, like this looks really. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. I do not remember the mushrooms or the bees. And they said there was like wasps too, and like I do not remember any of those things. And I feel like I remember, it was kind of trending again because, like, the cats. Yeah, I don't remember. Do I even remember that? Like, I feel like, especially the lives. Definitely, the lives were definitely a new thing that I haven't gone into. Yeah, that is like so weird. That is so weird. I just do not remember. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that's nostalgic and showing up here? Yeah, I just do not remember. Well, here we got. Okay, we got Fruit Ninja. Which I mean, I remember they updated this. They updated this like it's kind of like turned into modern apps of like this time. To be honest, I feel like they put in a lot of effort though than other apps, but it did kind of fit in with when was this? 20, yeah, it did kind of fit in with apps that had a whole bunch of stuff to it, and I feel like the match 3, or especially this, like they had a bunch of just a whole bunch of features and updates, and to the point where it's like, like who knows, just so much like content in the game. But this was like, I remember as a kid, obviously as a kid, I got kind of annoyed by all the updates and like all the different stuff when I was like there when it was, yeah, like there's a whole bunch of stuff on the screen, and I was like, yeah, and they're like random characters and everything. Like, as you can see, there's just stuff like just taking up and just going everywhere, like going around everywhere. And I remember I was like kind of annoyed because I was there when it was very simple game. Let me see if I can get the, yeah, this one is also the updated version. I did kind of like the, oh wait, this one's a really old version. Yeah, like this one, actually I played this one too, so I think that's why it was more jarring. Was that it updated from this, which was more simple, and you know, like what was, this was what blew up. Like when I saw Fruit Ninja like really take off, it was just a whole bunch of this. So the updates having things just fly everywhere across the screen. Like, yeah, it was like the way that it was on the screen, like all those windows was actually kind of crazy. So yeah, this is kind of like what I remembered. And if they had just kept the like the knife slash designs, I would have been much more happier than whatever they did then, because I didn't, yeah, I did not keep playing after they updated everything. Actually, want to take a sip. I might take a sip. Let's see, some nostalgia. Amazing. Mhm. 2010. I like that. Oh, okay, so yeah, this was kind of like a demo, and then what was the, were the upgrades? Yeah, like these were, they just upgraded the blades and the backgrounds. It was so, so beautiful back then. And I feel like that's the thing, like they could have just kept the backgrounds, because this was kind of interesting. And yeah, and I did remember this part as well. I did remember this part. And these have the NPCs. Yeah, see, honestly, that would have been kind of cool. I feel like that would have been enough. Okay, yeah, see, there's still all this stuff. So basically, I guess it was that version. Yeah, that's why I just feel like simple was what really held on to Fruit Ninja. Or that they should have given an option to like stick with the simple version. Although this one, well, this one was just amazing. This was like, this blew me away as a kid. Jetpack Joyride. It's just so satisfying to look at, honestly. It's just so nice to watch, and no like crazy ad stuff. And even if they had the upgrades, it was just a great game for this period of mobile games. Also, the art style isn't that. Oh, right, here it is. Right, so that's what it was. Oh wait, have I actually... Oh, okay, wait. Have I actually... I don't think I've... Okay, wow. This is like new for... even for me. Wow. When was this? Okay. Well, apparently, I discovered something new even with this game. Which is weird, because it was 2017? Or... weird. Okay, well, everything else is familiar to me too, but apparently this upgrade I've never seen before, so apparently they definitely updated it at one point. And then, wait, this... I think I remember that one as well. And then, okay, I think they... yeah, they died here. Okay. And then I remembered this, which was kind of... I mean, it was like, okay. That part was like, okay, I guess, but... yeah, it was like Jetpack Joyride for almost 2 hours. That was like my life when I played it as a kid. Like that Jetpack Joyride. And it's like, well, obviously you couldn't like, well, it didn't feel like you could stop because, you had to like keep going and, you had to like know if you were like going too fast, then obviously, you had to like, just as a kid, obviously you felt like you had to remember, like if you took a break, you wouldn't know what you were avoiding, so you just feel like going on indefinitely. And I feel like it was just enough length of like each session where you could like keep going. Like it was just not as much in one like gameplay session that you would just want to keep going, even if it still may have taken 2 hours like this one. And I feel like I've definitely made friends like this before. Like I was like hardcore with this game. Like this game was like, well, I guess how would you even describe that game style? Because I was like thinking, like that really was, especially with the sessions and um, the constant repeating and something like game design. Like I wouldn't say that I would play too many games to, like obviously this is a mobile game of like way back when. So it's not like I know all of the technicalities to describing it. But yeah, that was just a really great game, especially as a kid and being exposed to it and how it was like it would hold your attention. And I feel like there were parts where it was kind of a little bit like you started to get a little bit I guess tired of it in a way because I feel like actually weirdly enough something about if you know the specifics of why this is. But it does kind of feel like, okay, the casino, well, the slot machine was like kind of entertaining, but for some reason, I guess, do you think that maybe it's because the whole ad, like taking a superpower from an ad, kind of removes it feeling like a real achievement? Because somehow I feel like there was something, I don't know if there was like another option to grab it aside from that, or wait, was that where the casino was at? Oh, I think that was what the casino was for. And it does, yeah, I'm pretty sure the casino felt more rewarding than the ads, I believe. Is that what happened here? Oh, no, there's just... yeah, because it looks like, well, it looks like you could use it, but let's see. No, I don't think there was, let me go back. Yeah, there wasn't actually a thing for reviving, and I don't know what it is. It was like something about it. I think he had to watch an ad or something, and it just didn't feel as rewarding. So I don't know. But I remember aside from that, it was like the perfect game for me. And again, I feel like with updates, I would just be playing it forever. Also, my phone just shut down, so that's another thing to do. Well, for my oops, for my nope, for for my task text here. Honestly, I've accomplished quite a bit today with this just this one session, and I forgot. Let me just pull up my thing here. But yeah, I think if I would just pull up my stream on stream on here. Okay, yeah, see, this is like really pretty, really nice when it like saved, the thumbnail saved. Also having Jetpack Joyride for my thumbnail was cool. Okay, let's see here. I guess I can hide this now. Okay, so I think that is my progress for today. Very good stream, very good stream. A lot was done today, so overall I'm very happy with how things turned out. And tomorrow, well, I have a few things in mind of what to do. Maybe we could do some, well, maybe like some works on the model. Well, I feel like that's, I don't know, maybe like make a, that'd be a 3D model or something like that. But, or maybe just some decoration. But aside from that though, that concludes the stream. And yes, I very much look forward to the next one. Good stream, good stream. Alright, I think I will. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is. Yeah, basically that's it. Okay, yes, and well, actually, may as well. Let's see, I was like thinking of what to end it on. I don't have any channels that I want to raid right now, so yes, I guess conclude on a nice productive note. And yeah, I'll probably just make some post after. That'd be fun to do. So yeah, good stream everyone. Thanks for coming along and joining me.